guys, welcome to another guide video. Today we'll be looking at Pest Queen. Now the setups you're going to want to bring, it's pretty simple. You're just going to want your best gear, best melee gear and or range, depending on your range and melee levels. I'd recommend about 90 plus in attack strength defense if you're using melee, and at least 90 or 95 even in range. But you just basically, you're going to want your best possible gear for either one of those. So when it comes to melee, I'd use my Torva. Hold on a minute, let me just set up and I'll show you. What I personally like to do is bring a Ring of Wealth because that will help out the loots a lot. I've noticed that in my upcoming video. I'll pretty much, you'll see it's a it's a pretty special video. I've been working on it for a very long time, but it pretty much shows you like how good the Ring of Wealth is. But anyway, aside from that, you're gonna want your best melee gear. In my case, this would be probably my best melee gear. In some cases, for some of you people that aren't as wealthy, you can bring a hold on, like this. This is what you can also bring, a set of bandos. This works just as fine. It does work the same, really. Just it's a bit slower. Hold on a minute. There you go. This is another setup you can bring. Like, as long as you have, like, a decent shield that can soak up a bit of damage, or Ring of Wealth. Even Dragon Boots are fine, to be honest. A Fire Cape's fine. A Fury, that's probably more recommended. A Chaotic Longsword, a Chaotic Rapier, or even a Whip. They all work. And Barrow's Gloves, they're a must. They're all good items you can use. I mean, they all do the job. Now, when it comes to range gear, you can have many different setups. Um, I'll show you my setup. Always bring a Ring of Wealth no matter what. Um, it's amazing. It's such a good weapon. Hold on a minute, where's my last Armadillo piece? There it is. There are many different setups for range. My personal one that I go with is like this. I have my full Pernix, my blue Robin Hood. I'm probably going to get a Pernix hoods later on. Or if you don't like your helmet for range, and you do have a bit of money, I recommend you just bring a Torva helmet. It's a little bit more tanky. This would be more high level and more wealthy setup. If you're not as poor, if you're not as rich, sorry, or not as wealthy, full Armadillo, that does the perfect. Probably Glyvins would be recommended. If I don't have any Glyvins, so I just bring my Rage Fires. Obviously Dragon Bolts you're gonna want. They do a lot of damage. But in this video, I'll be pretty much mainly using full Bandos. Mainly because, you know, it's Bandos and I like my Bandos. Bandos? No. You know what? I'll use a bit of Bandos and then use a bit of Torva just to show you guys the difference. It's not too bad. I mean, it is slower. Obviously, it's always going to be slow because Torva has better stats, but it's still pretty good. Now, another must is you're going to want a high summoning level, probably Steel Titan, something that does a lot of damage. I use Steel Titan. I would use my pets because I do have new pets, but they don't have that much hit points, so they do die quite easily. When it comes to potions, overloads, extremes, supers. Now, in this case, I'm running low on obviously overloads and whatnot, extremes. I do have a few, but I don't want to really use too many of them. Bit of farming happening there, but I'll use a quick extreme set instead of an overload because overloads are pretty hard to come by these days. Grimoire spikes are really hard to come by. My inventory, if I'm using melee, I bring 2 prayer renewals, 4 prayer potions. Hold on, let me just set this up like this. I bring a spec weapon, which is usually my Karasi. And then a buttload of food. This is pretty much my setup, but that's at high level gear. I'll quickly show you. Quickly go to the Pest Queen. Now, the Pest Queen's location, dungeon teleports, view page 2, view page 3, view page 4, and then bam, Pest Queen. Probably going to be somewhere. Now, when you get there, straight away protect magic. Now, since there are already 2 people here, I'll quickly hop. Get on Members World to see if there's anyone there. Always use protect magic, it's the best, okay? 2 people here too. Right. 4. Boom. Alright, no one's here. Project magic all the time. Never take that off. It's amazing. Okay, you're gonna want to pot up. And pretty much just jump right in there. I'll quickly show you how to kill it. Pretty much just as soon as you get there, you jump right in and kill it, obviously.
Everything changes.
First kill. Ooh, Grenwall spikes. 5 of them. Damn, that's okay. I'm down for that. Anyway, guys, that's how you do it with melee. Now I'll quickly show you ranged. I'm happy with 5 Grenwall spikes, preferably more, but that's okay. It's a whole overload potion right there. Okay. Range time. Pull out my Pernix. Running a bit low on bolts. Oh well. Yep, that should do fine. Now, when I do a ranging, I don't bring obviously ranging potions because I don't have that many. Obviously, because they're really hard to make. So I just bring normal ranging potions. They do the job for me. I'm happy with them. Now, depending on what sort of account you got, if you got higher range, obviously bring range because range is really effective against the Pest Queen as well. I'm gonna quickly relog because as you can see, my Steel Titan was gone again. There it is. That the little relog just gets back the Steel Titan, so that's really good. Quickly pot up and pray and whatnot.
Life. Life.
Anyway, guys, that's how you do it. It's really simple. Just do that, repeat it. It's really, really easy to do this. Steel Titan, a pet, a summoning pet that's good, that won't die too much. And yeah, you'll be good to go. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will go back to fishing now. Let me just quickly show you the fish that I have. 2.2k monks, 2.1k sharks, 1.5k mantis, 800 tunas, 850 swordfish. I've done a lot of fishing. Um, these Bandos sleuths here you'll see in a later video. I'll pretty much explain to you. You'll see. Pretty much what these Bandos loots here are of. I've got a video coming out. Loot from 10 hours of Bandos, and I've only done like 8 hours so far. These are the loots I've gotten, and I have been using Ring Wealth. 2 hilts though, 2 hilts, so good. Hilts are not the most common thing, to be honest. They're really, really uncommon, but damn, 2 hilts, really happy. 5 shard 2s, 10 shard 3s, 11 Bandos boots, 6 Godshot shards, 1, 6 Bandos chest plates, and 3 tassets. Now, I have noticed tassets are way, way more uncommon. Like, way more uncommon. Down to a 54 mil cash stack because I bought a Divine and Pernix and lent some money out to friends. But yeah, I gotta drop these items. Keep tabs. I'm not even sure what that does. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.